By nature, we seek connection, we avoid rejection. And remember that children do not have the capacity to understand that dad is the way he is because of his trauma and his programming, or mom is the way she is because, she was raised a particular way, or she's dealing with her things, or she's wounded. So the child will always internalize everything and make everything mean that there's something wrong with them. And then this becomes a belief. And this is why the most common wound I see in my practice is the worthiness wound. It's like everyone that I've ever worked with, which has been hundreds of people, deep, deep inside, they don't believe they're good enough. They don't believe they're worthy enough. And that's why they settle in relationships, settle with the money they make, with their jobs, with their body, with their house. They settle for the scraps. Why? Because deep inside, there's a belief, a core belief that says, there's something wrong with me, or I'm not good enough, or I'm not worthy of love. And that is the dysfunction of humanity. That is the sickness, the illness, the disease of humanity. Because most of us, actually, really all of us, I think, have never experienced what it is to be truly unconditionally loved. Unless you have a dog. If you have a dog, you know what it is to be truly unconditionally loved. But other than that, you don't. Why? Because our parents, as well-meaning as many of them were never unconditionally loved. Most of us learned that love is performance-based, and we felt the conditions of our parents' love almost immediately. We would see that when we behaved a certain way, did what they told us to do, we would receive their approval. We would receive their validation, their praise. But if we made a mistake, if we broke something, if we, something along those lines, brought home a bad grade, so on and so forth, we could feel the conditions of their love, almost as if, especially if you had authoritarian parents that were, constantly making you feel like you're the child and they're the parent and you have to do what they say and believe in punishment, maybe even physical abuse, things of that nature, then you would believe that you are only worthy of love, worthy of all that's good when you behave a certain way. Okay? So we grow up believing that our self-worth is condition-based and that love is condition-based, performance-based. And we feel that right away. And so that's the real dysfunction in humanity, in society, in this world, that no one knows what it is to feel truly unconditionally loved. And so we don't know how to truly unconditionally love ourselves. And I think we're all here on this earth, on this planet, to learn exactly that, how to truly love ourselves unconditionally.